Are you looking for the best 3D printers under $500? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best 3D printers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Artillery Sidewinder X1. Artillery is well known for making reliable and generally cost-efficient 3D printers, and the Sidewinder X1 is no exception. This 3D printer falls into the tried and true category, which is usually the safest bet when you're shopping for something with a lower price tag. What I liked best about this 3D printer were its reliable performance and excellent flexibility. That said, you might have to play around with the slicer settings to get the most out of print quality. The key is matching the filament setting with the slicer, and bed temp, extruder temp, and print speed. Once I matched the settings, then I didn't have stringing and surface artifacts. And once dialed in, print quality is top-notch. This 3D printer can handle a solid output, maxing out at 150 mm per second, while remaining comparatively quiet. That second part is one often overlooked by people interested in 3D printers. A loud 3D printer can dominate your space, making it difficult to concentrate even if you're in the other room. On the other hand, more expensive 3D printers often come with sound dampening features. You'll be hard-pressed to find another 3D printer that fuses quality and affordability quite like the Sidewinder X1. Number 2. QIDI Tech X Pro. The X Pro has a unique design that sets it apart from many other 3D printers I looked at. Typically, dual extruders come with a much higher price tag, so it was surprising it even made this list. However, the X Pro has a lot going for it, despite its status as a budget printer. It has a reasonable build speed, maxing out at 150 mm per second. It can also handle all of the same materials as the Sidewinder, with the added convenience of PETG compatibility. Which is not to mention that the dual extruder design lets you print in 2 colors, or with 2 distinct printing materials. Number 3. FlashForge Finder. As you can see from all the 3D printers on this list already, there's plenty of great printing to be done on a budget. But for some people, especially students and folks who are really just testing the water, something much less than $500 might be the best option. Well under $500, this 3D printer can still compete with some of the best products on my list. In particular, its max print speed is 200 mm per second, which is up there with more expensive machines. It also comes with a nifty auto-leveling system that is usually reserved for significantly more expensive machines. Number 4. Anycubic Photon S. Our first real resin printer, the Photon S, is both affordable and reliable. By far, it's the best 3D printer I looked at when it comes to 3D printing miniatures, which is one of the go-to reasons for getting a resin 3D printer in the first place. What I liked about this 3D printer was its ease of use right out of the box, and that leveling was a generally painless process. The print quality is also off the charts for this machine, giving you some of the best minute details out there and making it stand out from other 3D printers under 500 notes. Number 5. Anet A8 Plus. DIY 3D printers tend to cost quite a bit less than their pre-assembled counterparts. And there's a good reason for that. Assembling a printer can be an intimidating, frustrating, and time-consuming process. However, once you're up and running, it's usually worth the effort. The Anet A8 Plus 3D printer is an excellent example of why you should consider DIY 3D printers. It comes in at a very reasonable price and can hold its own in most of the essential specs. In particular, this printer has a really solid heat bed design, which creates very even heating across the entire surface. Number 6. Anycubic Chiron. Anycubic has a couple of excellent 3D printers in this range, including the Chiron. The Chiron is their largest, with a bigger print volume, 400 by 400 by 450 mm, than any of their mega printers, including the Mega X. If you want to print big, then check out our best large format 3D printers review. Beyond its humongous print volume, this 3D printer is an excellent machine for beginners, featuring an easy setup, auto-leveling capabilities, and one of the best print beds available on the market today. Given how many issues tend to arise from the print bed, This particular feature sets the Chiron apart from most of the other affordable printers on this list. While the majority of these printers have serviceable beds, none have the excellent balance of grip strength and immediate release of the Chiron's Ultra Base Pro.